Completely late. Completely late. There we go. Oof. Morning, everyone. Good evening. For those of you joining from the other side of the planet, good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone's good. We're trying out something new over there, as you can tell, with the light. A friend of mine, this friend, recommended it to me. Recommended it to me, and we're seeing how it feels. I think I like it. It might be a little bit bright, though. Might be a little bit bright. Bright. Matching a green background of your profile pic, Lord. Yeah, exactly. Morning, XR. Good to see you. Exactly. I think so. I think it looks pretty cool. What do you think, XR? I feel like for every day this month, it was me and you chatting early and me having some kind of fruit or yogurt lately. I think it fits the vibe, so I'm rocking with it. Nice. Love it. I'm gonna get my water and my mouse, and I'll be right with you. Be right back. Nice. I'm gonna try XR with a lower brightness a bit. And this might be better. Yeah, it looks kind of cool. I agree. Matches the vibe. And tomorrow we should get our cyber doctor lab coats back on, because I needed to clean it, and now tomorrow should be good to go. Hope you didn't miss it too much. All right, NXR, we're gonna keep doing that box we've been struggling for the past. This is the 4th day streaming this box. The box called Blue or Red, and I think we're getting somewhere. Yesterday, to give you an idea, we had to cheat a little bit because I asked Perplexity. I'm sure you know this AI model, to understand whether we were using the right exploit, and it turns out we weren't. People in write-ups were using another vulnerability. So we found that vulnerability as well. So we're like, oh, okay. So today we're going to be exploiting this vulnerability, but yeah, I don't really understand why there's a vulnerability on a system, but we're not able to exploit it to make it work. Is that just something that happens sometimes? You just have vulnerabilities out there, but they don't allow you to be exploited. It's kind of like, oh, there's potentially a weakness, but it looks exploitable, but it's not really. It's not always consistent. Or maybe I didn't run it properly. I don't know. Let's raise this a little bit. There we go. And you're not seeing my screen yet. Sometimes the configuration aren't set to allow the exploit to be exploited. Yeah. Yeah, I see. It's like special things that you don't necessarily know. Okay, especially in what are these called? In CTFs, I think, because they want to control a little bit. I'm assuming. Scene. You're seeing. Oh, nice. You're seeing the right one. Just close this one. Pichu. Nice. We have our computer to ourselves. Nice. Oh, right. Yesterday I didn't shut down properly. Oy, oy, oy. So yeah, let's restore session. Nice. So yeah, this is the Paul kit is this is the vulnerability we're trying to exploit at the beginning, 3560 for the past day and a half. And now we realized thanks to through something we just realized through the model we realized it wasn't the right thing. All right, this is not the right vulnerability. This is what? This is Polkit. This is not the right vulnerability either, so we can close it. Packet storm. This is not the right vulnerability either. This is what's surprising to me here. You see XR? This is one document, but it has CVE for both this and that. Is that kind of surprising? For me, it's very surprising. I kind of want to understand this. Why do two different CVEs from different eras have the same exploit? Kind of interesting. I should review these lights to make them a little bit wider, no? Because it would match the green a little bit better. Alright. Polkit has two different exploit paths. Ooh. Ooh. Each one has its own CVE number. Oh, because they've been discovered at different times, I guess. And different methodologies. Okay. If you don't mind, I'm just going to double check with ChatGPT. I perfectly understand your explanation. I want to go a little bit further into it. Can you tell me why this exploit is able to work on two vulnerabilities? Because they share the same underlying logic flaw in Polkit's dbus authentication handling. Now you good. I'm bullshitting. I don't know if I'm right, but that's the logic behind it. I mean, I don't think you're bullshitting. I mean, you're being creative based on things. I think, no? Polkit. Policy kit is a Linux component that allows control whether users can perform privileged actions used by services like user creation, package management, system configuration, and communicates with dbus via dbus. The core vulnerability race condition and authentication. Both CVE exploits a race condition where client disconnects during authentication. Normal flow, user sends requests via dbus. Paul checks, which user is that? Polkit queries dbus, gets UID. Polkit decides, allow or deny. The bug UID becomes 0, root, incorrectly. If attacker disconnects at the right moment, Polkit receives UID is equal to -1, but Polkit mistakenly treats this as UID is equal to 0, root. Polkit thinks the attacker is root, authentication bypass. Ooh. Why both CVEs are exploitable? Both share the same logic. The Polkit okay. Loop fails, returns 1. Ah. Interesting, no? How it can just return -1. The difference between this one and this one, they are the same bug class, different exposure situations. CVE 2019-3560, older version bug, more difficult to exploit reliably. Requires precise timing. This one is regression, reintroduction bug, much easier to exploit, reliable. Works with simple scripts. Why a single exploit works for both? Because the exploit logic isn't identical. Isn't this... I mean, you can ask yourself, like, how did they not fix it in 2019? No, you weren't far about. You're right. It's absolutely right. There's two methodologies to do it. A shame on the developers that they released the same vuln twice. Is an oversimplification of how complex security bugs, especially race conditions, actually work. Let's look at it using positive consent. Short answer: it wasn't the exact same bug copied paste twice. CV 2035 was a regression caused by a later code change that was reintroduced the same class of vulnerability. This happens more often than people realize, even in very mature projects. Why regressions like this happen? Race conditions are notoriously hard to fix perfectly. Race bugs involve timing, async events, multiple processes, edge cases that rarely occur. A fix may solve the original path, but miss another execution path. Code evolves over time. Between these two vulnerabilities, Polkit underwent internal changes, functions were refactored, behavior was recognized. A safety assumption was broken. Not malicious, not careless, just complex software education. I understand. I'm thinking they fixed 2019 code, but the logic flaw was still flawed and allowed a different method to exploit with a similar result. You see? Exactly. Yeah. Which creates a bypass. UID failure, authentication continues. Security fixes often fix symptoms, not root architectural issues. Yeah. The true problem was architectural. Polkit uses synchronous identity resolution too much. Linux kernels many regression vulnerabilities. OpenSSH, auth bypass regression. Important, Polkit developer added many things right. They released patch quickly, assigned CVE, coordinated disclosure, fixed regression again. That's responsible behavior. Did the structure? I'm trying to understand if they fixed it permanently after. Did the structure of Polkit evolve since the 2023 CVE? Because there does not seem to have a vuln since. But actually, it's maybe not that flawed because in 2019, the vulnerability came 4 years later. So there's 4 years between 2019 and 2023, and there's not 4 years between 2023 and 2026 where we're now, right? So, yeah. Yes, Polkit evolved, but so yeah, maybe there's going to be vulnerabilities out there. First correction: there are newer Polkit vulnerabilities, even 2025. For instance, 2025 7519, out of bounds write and XML policy parsing, impact local privilege escalation, integrity compromise. GitHub polkit.org/polkit. Is that the whole thing? Isn't it already on my Linux? Could it be? lib polkit object. Yeah, there's probably a bit XML core polkit d. Yeah, for sure, it's on my Linux. Releases. Ooh, bugs in development. Please report non-security bugs via the polkit. The other way, in case of non-security issues, is to contact developers via official polkit freedesktop.org email list at polkit developer list at freedesktop.org. Nice. I want to contribute. Your pull requests and patch suggestions are welcome. If you want to contribute, a pull request on this GitHub preferred way. The GitHub is the preferred way, and yet not the only one. Please consult other options with upstream's maintainers. Thank you in advance. They seem very kind. More than likely, but this is the repo where they build and where it is built and maintained. So whenever I put apt update, apt upgrade, it's taking the stuff from here, no? Like apt goes into here to upgrade. That depends. Ooh. I like that answer. It usually means it can be annoying, but also means there's something interesting coming up. All right. So write-ups, no. We want to start the machine in the meantime. There was a problem. Machine, there was a problem. Please try again later. Let's try to refresh the page. It's been gone for a little bit. Apt typically deals with Debian for Debian-based files, but there can be installation scripts that use git clone and pull from those. So what do developers go? Well, actually, let's ask this. I'm gonna, again, it's not because I don't trust you or anything. It's more for having a little bit more complete information, because ChatGPT types a bit faster than you. How does apt update work? Is there a central repository with all the newest version of software? Yes and no. There isn't just a single central repository for everything. Instead, APT pulls from a network of repositories that are organized and mirrored worldwide. Here's how that actually works. First, what apt update really does. Bash apt update. Apt does not download software. It downloads lists of available software and versions. Think of it like refreshing the catalog, not installing the books. That's a really good analogy. Specifically, it allows package names, available versions, dependencies, security updates, repository signatures. These lists are stored locally in var lib apt lists. Okay. Where does this information come from? From repositories defined in your source list. etc apt sources list. Okay. Example, deb http debian.org. So bookworm. Okay, bookworm main. I remember this library. DH is Debian helper utility that is a Debian helper utility that allows you to create your own packages if you were to create and maintain own dependencies library of packages. Bookworm is the current build of the Debian system. Pretty sure we used it here on Cyber Doctor Learns Hacking since the beginning. I remember Bookworm was something we used a lot. I'm going to read your message again. DH is Debian helper, that utility that allows you to create your own packages if you want to create and maintain your own dependency library of packages. Nice. Well, that's pretty advanced. Bookworm is the current library Debian system. Okay. Nice. Debian architecture Jammy main. These repositories are maintained by organizations like Debian Project, Canonical. Their official software collections. Okay, step by step, packages reaches you, developer submits software. Okay, coolsies. Oh, this one's the vulnerability we want to attack. So this is good. Kali documents, date. Oh, this is one of the things we wanted to automate a running. We wanted to create our own exploit. Didn't work out so well. Perplexity AI. So this is where we asked XR. Now, cool. Let's start the machine. Nice. It's not bugging. Hooray. Our machine is up. Cool. So the first thing we're gonna have to do, folks, Control C, clear, is we're gonna have to do Hydra. Oh man. L blue. Oh man, it lost it. It's okay. L blue. P is P is in, I think it's in desktop. Home / desktop / passlist.txt. Okay. And now the IP address is, we're going to get it right now. 3, 2, 1, IP address. And we're going to need to mention SSH, I think. So let's open as well. Well, you can type enter. It's not good. We can go Obsidian. Obsidian. Nice. Here are our notes, folks. Our beautiful notes. Great recommendation, by the way. Huh? XR is just that I cannot seem to get it bigger. Rename, find replace. Split screen down. Maybe there's like a reading view. No. Surprising that Control Plus doesn't work. Let me ask ChatGPT real quick. Unless you have an idea, how do you make it bigger? How can I view my Obsidian notes larger? I am on Kali Linux. I am on Kali Linux. Control plus plus. What the fuck do I do 2 pluses? Reset control plus 0. How do I do 2 zeros? Open Obsidian settings. Click gear button on the left. It increases size. Okay. Gear button on the left. Oh, there it is. Editor. Edit viewing. Okay. Appearance. It's probably here, no? Text font. Font size. There we go. Bring it up. You gotta bring it up. Oh, that's much better. Maybe even a little bit more. But what the fuck are these margins? I'll have a look later. We'll have a look later. Linux privilege escalation, Leviathan, Hydra. Word list, and then we put Hydra address form. L blue P desktop words, SSH, and then we do SSH. This, and then all right. Well, Control T. Control Shift T. No. Control Shift T. Yes. Oh, I love this new tab idea. All right. Hydra. L. Blue. P. Desktop. / pass. So, folks, I'm gonna explain real quick what we're doing here, because I think it might be confusing for some people. pass list.txt and r and then SSH slash our IP address. Oh, no, it's not here. I'm not sure why I'm here. Our IP address is this one. And let's add another hour. Boom. All right, folks. Here's what we're doing here. Thursday we found we found a list of passwords. We found passwords, and we know that the password is a variation of a certain password. So yeah, it's basically a password went through something, connection refused. Something's up. Oh, right. I don't think maybe we're not connected on the VPN. Yeah, we're not connected on the VPN. Let's find out. All right, let's connect onto it. Boom, we here. We're gonna do, I'm pretty sure it's in my download files. CD down LSLA, and there should be our, it's CMGY, CM. So sudo OpenVPN configuration. And then we're gonna go, it's in CMG. All right, now it should work. So we have a list of passwords that we could potentially use, and Hydra is gonna try each of these. Oh, there we go, we found it. Super password 9. So cool, so this is our password, folks. And now we're gonna try to get, this is our password for blue. And now we're gonna try to get privilege exploitation either through red, which is the other user we know exists, or through SSH, through no, we don't need that. It's blue. Yeah, either through red or through root. We don't care too much. Either red or root will work. Well, wherever the game takes us. Blue, and the IP address is this one. So let's do it. Boom. The port is 22. I don't think it's necessary, but yes, we're sure. Blue's password. Blue's password is the following. Shift C. Control Shift V. Boom. Nice, we in. Clear. All right, so now we're gonna need to find a way to exploit this vulnerability. 2021 40 34. So we're in the machine, but we don't have anything to do in the machine. Well, I'm gonna change a bit the settings on this. I'm gonna take it to, no, this can be there. 36, is that better? 36? Looks more like a clinic. I think this looks better. The light. I look less yellow and it matches a bit more the background. Yeah, lighting's important, folks, I guess. All right, so CVE 2021 4034. How are we gonna exploit that? How do we do this? There's a website for this. That's pretty good. It's like, let's go find it over there. It is called Linux Privilege Escalation. This is one called Exploitation. No. Finding stuff, Go Buster, Hydra. Control Shift F. What do we want? We want to find exploit. Nice, we have plenty of exploits here. Background and bits exploitation. Ahmad, maybe there's try another exploit. Okay. Does not exploits. Do using exploits if exploit is perhaps using DOS 2 things. Exploitdb.com. It's pretty good. So let's do it. Exploitdb. CVE 2021 4034. Nice. Let's go check it out. Polkit policy. Database exploit. Okay, cool. We have this one. And there's an exploit right here. Okay. So what does this do? Description, this exploit consists of 3 files, makefile, evil, C, and exploit.c. Okay. So how do we know which one to references? Okay. GitHub repo. I think we can download. Let's do this. Firewall. Hosting server, connect, timeout. Hosting, timeout. Ay. You're just visiting the site, just wait a bit and should be back soon. We apologize for the inconvenience. Let's try one more time. Okay, let's go on GitHub. Hopefully GitHub will be up. Where is GitHub? Le GitHub. GitHub. Hop là, on va par là. On copie et on paste. Et voilà, ça marche. Makefile evil.c. Okay, how do I exploit the whole thing? 75 stars. All right, how do we download this? Wow, tout ce temps là, tu parlais français. Bah oui. Jog Pearl, toi aussi, tu parles français? This whole time, I spoke French, Jog Pearl. Yes. Oh. Are you from France or you just happen to speak French? Actions. I'm surprised that I didn't speak French in my 12-hour stream towards the end. No, not from France. North America, brother. Ooh, does that mean Canada? Tu parles canadien? Un petit peu comme ça, le français. No, that's more Belgian. I get the two confused. Between French accent, the Belgian and Canadian can sound a little bit the same. All right, how do I download? Maybe I can type. Maybe I can go on the box and type in la la la. Don't be silly, blue. You will never win. Can I get download? Maybe I can get it to download the exploit directly itself. Let's go. So how do we do this? We want to make sure. Git clone. Oh, thank you very much, XR. So are you from Canada indeed, Jug Pearl? Git, of course it's git clone. Git clone and GitHub URL. Fatal could not create work tree directory, permissions denied. Yeah, we're in home, that's why. We need to go cd into temp. And then we want to go here into git clone. Mystery. Mystère. Mystery Canada, I understand. No, I don't know how we're going to be able to focus on anything else if we don't know where Drug Pearl is from. Alright, it's cloning into this. Bruv, how long do you need? There we go. Oh, let me guess. You're going to use a... Why is bruv taking forever? It's probably just simple code, no? We're not pulling out terabytes of exploits. How big do you think the biggest exploit ever made is? And like the smallest, biggest exploit. Does that make sense? Not like, oh, there's a simple vulnerability made a 5 gigabyte exploit. No, but more like, and then when you can make a 3 kilobyte exploit. But like there's a vulnerability so complex that it needs gigabytes of code. I'm gonna ask this question to ChatGPT. I need to know, what is the okay. What is the largest exploit that was made to exploit a vuln? That's such a silly question. Such a poorly asked question. Only that had the biggest real world impact? No, 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 not wanna cry. No, I press Control C to make it stop. No, I mean the largest exploit in terms of line length. In terms of character length. Not sure if it's gonna understand me. And are we still cloning here? Oh, connection closed. Yeah, I'm not sure if it works now. Let's go back to Hydra. There we go. We're gonna find the password again, because password changes every time. There's no official world record for longest exploit payload, but some exploits are famous for being extremely large, ranging from tens of kilobytes to multiple megabytes, depending on what they include. The key insight: exploit length usually grows when it embeds shellcode, ROP chains, heap sprays, or full secondary payloads. Browser exploits, often longest ever made. Modern browsers exploits against Chrome browsers or Microsoft Edge can be hundreds of kilobytes to megabytes long. Wow. So why so large? They include heap sprays, data, fake objects, ROP chains, sandbox escape code, full implant loaders. Who has time to develop all this? And it's just for street creds most of the time. If you're not an attacker, it's for street creds, right? Street creds are awesome, but they're not going to feed your kids. All right, this, no, we don't need this. We want to go back onto the machine. We have our password, the super password, Control Shift C. And we want to SSH back into it and see if cd tmp lsla, do we have it? Snap, no, we don't have it. What the fuck, git? Should we try again? Clone. And if we can't clone it, we'll have to send it, I guess. If it doesn't do it, then we'll have to send it ourselves. Git, do we put it in here? We go into documents now or something. CD into downloads. Git clone. There we go. They've got it, but this one doesn't. I've never used PSPY. I'm not sure if it's good. Never used it. All right, so let's send it scp linpeas.sh Nathan no. Oreo Bites, hello. Hey, hey. It's been several months. How you been? Let's go. What are we trying to do here? We're trying to go find out what is the name of the CVE we just got, so we can send it. So there it is, CVE 2021. Okay, so let's go. We're gonna SCP, and we're gonna go here into, we're gonna bring the CVE 2021, CVE. Nice. And then the username is blue. And the IP address is the following. Let's go get it. I'm doing meh. Oh no. Why Oreo bites? Need Blue's password again. Hopefully it didn't change. It didn't change, so it is still... Sorry to hear, Oreo. If you want to share, I get it, but... No pressure. Password is wrong. Alright, let's do Hydra real quick. Hydra... L... Blue... Oh my god, do I have to type it again? L Blue... SSH... Blue... and the password is... Oh, okay, we're out of battery on the back one. I was like, something changed. Yeah, the thing changed behind. Downloads, we gotta go into home, desktop. P is in home, desktop, /pass, list.txt. Okay, cool. Hydra's gonna get password for us again. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying that the password keeps on changing. We can't just have it every time. 5 tracks max. Okay, that looks good. Could not connect. Damn it, what the fuck? Is it because we're already in there? Is it because we're already in? No, right? Joke there's no way you can achieve persistence from the blue box, reverse shell. Probably. If the password keeps on changing since you already have a shell access, you could just wget or curl the file into the box. Could. This works before. This worked before. Hey, Carlitos. Carlitos, yes, I got that right. 9898. Welcome. Thank you for following. Awesome to have you. Yeah, so we can do both. I mean, this one worked before. I mean, we can get different things. We could SSH as well into it, I guess, to reverse shell to get more. What the fuck? Why is Hydra not working? Okay, let's just go back here. We got it. So I don't really know how to use wget and all. You could use something like, oh, also since you have SSH, if Hydra is too slow, you can use something like Surac, but you won't have to upload it into the box. Oh, nice. Hydra is not too slow. I don't know. I'm not sure why it's not working here. Control C, we can exit. And we want to do Hydra. It's not too slow. It usually doesn't take that long. I'm not sure. Maybe I made a mistake here. Maybe I didn't copy the right address or something. But yeah, you see it's already here. So Control Shift C, new tab. We want to send it over to SCP. And the password, we got it. It's over here. Boom. Failed. What? It's not a regular file. What does that mean that it's not a regular file? SCP blue /tmp. That's good. All right, I'm open to your suggestions, Oreo Byte. Or there's no way you can achieve persistence, blue box, reverse shell. I guess I could. But since we're only hacking for 2 hours at a time, the time that it would take to establish the reverse shell, and then is just, I don't think it's that worth it, because every 2 hours regardless we need to reset the thing. If the passwords keep changing, since you already have a password, you have a shell access, you could just wget a curl the file into the box. All right, I'm down to do it. wget to send over files. To my own system. All right, ask Ubuntu. Vamos. So I guess one is gonna be hosting and the other one is gonna be. Yes, we need to work to a web server set up to serve the files you need to copy. Okay. You're in fact copying it from etc to your home directory. cd etc simple server. Oh, thank you. Okay. Oh, OreoByte is helping out a ton. Okay. So we need to do, I don't think you can move the whole directory like that. One, start Python web server to start the host file. Okay. One, start Python server to host the file. Two, use wget to curl the request. Okay. Control C. Oh, no, wait, I have to type it. Python 3m http server. We're gonna do 80. Top viewers. Okay. All right, cool. So we have server. It's serving everyone on port 80. Now let's go ban this person or this bot. Oh wait, you don't see it. Please ban the bot. Yeah. On it, my good sir. Block. Run the web server in the directory. Okay, I'm gonna close this. Wait, that's strange. Multi-chat is not working. Okay, fine. I'll just open here, docs, Twitch chat. Let's go back. I'm gonna turn on dark mode. There we go. Nice. All right. You would do this, run the server in the directory as the files are in, or hosting over the other files. So this is where the files are in. Run the web server in the directory as the files are in, or you'll be hosting other files. Yeah. Bad bot. Please ban the bot, thanks. Of course. Bot message is still there. Really? That's surprising. I don't see it anymore. I don't see it anymore. Did I press the wrong button and just... I'm not sure. Whatever. Just don't click on the link, folks. Don't go to there. It's okay. So we open the server and then we got to do wget on the other one, no? Here we're... Okay, we can SSH back in. And now we're going to do wget, no? Dash help. Let's see how it works real quick. Oh, fudge. Let's make it big. Okay. Version help background execute command. No, that's not the idea. Version help. Queried verbose, non-verbose. Okay, so option URL. Do we need options? I don't think we need an option here. We can just get the files. So we want to go on to here, give you hints, type exit, and you'll be granted a root shell. Control C. What do we want to do? We want to go into wget, and we want to get to our my IP address, right? They're on the same network, I believe. So what's my IP? IPA? Do we do IPA? Man, I'm starting to open so many new tabs. IPA. Broadcast. Either this, that. Tunnel 0. I think it's at 0. It's this one. You want to go to this address? So get at this, we want CVE 2021 CD. Oh, we're already in downloads. LSLA. This is a CVE we want to have on there. It's surprising because we're able to move it earlier. How do we do this? We go back here. We have different tab here. Oh man. wget 10.0.2.15. We want you to get CVE this, and the port is 80. Does this not work? This does not look like OK contact. Connecting to this. That's not the right thing, no? Because my chat is kind of buggy. Hope none of you are chatting, because I don't see anything chatting. Oh, you forgot file name. Okay, so good. Chat is still live still. wget this. You forgot file name. Okay. P is for Python. Another we get part. Darn it. We get this. All right. Let me just ask ChatGPT to correct this full command, because I'm pretty sure Oreo, this is not the only bug. Fix this get request. The syntax is incorrect. We'll get it. Okay, wget port 80. Perfect. Fuck, so good, ChatGPT. Connecting to this on port 80. Are we still serving? I think we are. We get HTTP. Oh, right, we need HTTP. Yeah, okay, ChatGPT gave it to us. HTTP Kali port file name. Oh, you're good, eh, Oreo? You got it all right. Try to use curl to see the site first, see if it works. Okay. The same format? Curl HTTP host. Okay. curl HTTP. Our host is 10.0.2.15. The fuck is it not working? Are they not on the same network? They should be because I have the VPN. Something is up with the connection, I guess. Maybe I should try to reset it here. Maybe it's now no longer working because we did Control T. Oh man. Ay ay ay. I need to do Hydra. Hydra, blue. Either the IP is wrong or the firewall rules. Can Linux block ping your machine? Oh, that's a good one. Ping C4, I'll host IP. SSH. Ping C4. Our host IP is 10.2.0.15, I think. No, L0.2.15. Fudge my... Okay, it seems to be doing the right thing, even though there's la 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 written here. That doesn't seem to be working. 0 received. So it's not connecting here between our host machine. How the fuck is it not working? Are we sure it's the right IP? I use this as that's the right thing, no? SCP is great, but SFTP would be easier to use. Acts more like a FTP, but secure. Okay. Maybe we're not using the right thing. Is it 10.0 we're supposed to use? Maybe? Roses are red. Okay, Control C. Ping C4. 10.0 is the VPN ID. So that's not good, right? Well, this one's picking it up. What does this mean? Are we connected to the thing? I'll try and curl your 10.0 of the IP web server. Yeah, I was going to do that. Let's see. There's a space here. Okay, that looks pretty good, no? Duck.html, little directory. Ah, we can find the different things. You see all your files. Okay, nice. So we can wget now. No, wrong IP. Permissions denied. Cannot write. No, I want to copy. I want to find the directory that is writable. Yeah, writable in our box here, it's the temp. Oh, maybe that's why. We need to go into temp. cd tmp. And now we need to go into... Wait, can we try again? We got it. Nice. No need for this. All right, so CV is finally in there. ls LA. Boom. Let me just copy the we get and stuff. We're gonna need to make it clean later. We get so we can have it for later. I'm not sure if that pulled the whole directory, so we'll see. That was quite quick, no? A bit suspiciously quick. So we'll write blue for now. All right, so yeah, yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, it's white. That's not good at all. Yeah, I didn't really pull anything. Exploit that C. A download zip archive of the GitHub project and unzip it on the target. I've tried to download this. A zip archive of the GitHub project and unzip in target. A download a zip wget. Okay, we're gonna do this. Wget wget http the fuck? What am I doing? This. 34. File not found. The fuck? Wait, are we sure that's the right thing we're trying to get into? 21, 20, 40, 34. What the fuck? The file and the li tags. Yeah, this one. Exploit C. Yeah. And this thing is annoying. The files from the project are on your machine. How's that? How are we not able to SCP before? We were able to do it on tons of things. SCP. I'm gonna try one more time. I don't know. No idea. The files on the project are on your machine. Yeah, it's strange, huh? SCP. Because we were able to do it perfectly for this one. I'm not sure what this one is any different. CVE 2021 4. We want to transfer to add blue. Add the IP is, and then we want to go on temp. TMP, and we want to use the IP that is the following. Because we used linpy before. Linpys, not linpy. TMP, blue, this. All we need is a password. Did it not change? Get on machine blue. I don't think it changed. Let's try again. Control-Shift-C. It's not a regular file. Let's go into it. Let's see why it's not a regular file. CD CVE 2021 4 LSLA equals so that get the fuck I really can't download it from there. Git clone. We should find another exploit. I don't know. Destination path severely already exists and is not an empty directory. Aïe, 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 aïe. It's a tough one. Tough not to crack. So we have to transfer a file, we have to run an exploit. And this exploit has different files because they run in different languages, right? Some of it is C, some of it is makefile. There's evil so exploit.c, and there's makefile. I don't know what makefile looks like. You can't get cloned to the outside world because most machines are not connected to the open internet. Only to you with the open. Ah, that makes sense. Thank you, Oreo. Yeah, that makes sense. Only to us. GCC shared evil clean arm. Okay, and remove exploit. Remove evil that's so. So it's like self cleaner. Blame? What is blame? Ooh. All right, cool. So we did that. We have a nice exploit. Honestly, I think it's quite good. It's just we need to put it on the machines for some reason. An SCP won't work. I like your theory, Oreo of bytes, of needed to encrypt or to use not encryption, but to use something about it. Use something like that. We don't want to use encryption. We want to use instead to zip it or something. Let's try to zip it and see if it will work better. Zip. Oh, I think I had notes on how to make zip files. Give me. So that's what we're gonna try, folks. We're gonna try to zip and unzip this. Me a list of commands to zip and unzip files. Zip archive.zip file.txt. Zip archive.zip file.txt. Okay. Okay. Zip a single file. This is what we want to do. Zip archive.zip. This is the name that we want to have it to have, and this is the original name. Okay, so let's do it. We'll zip our thing. Zip exploit.zip, and I want you to do the. Oh, we're not in the right place. cd and zip exploit zip, and the file is CVE 2021 4034. Oh, did it work? Nice. LSLA. So we have an exploit.zip now. Can we SCP it? Yeah, we just need to get the Hydra over there. Hydra Let's see. While I do this, I think I have a message. Yeah. All right, super password, we got it. Noise. And now we want to use this to do a CP one more time. We try, we don't give up. No, we don't want to do this. We want to do exploit that zip. Vamos. All right, I think we were able to do it. Exploit that zip. All right, so let's see it. Let's SSH into this. Nice. Okay, unzip, not uzip. Unzip cannot be found. Maybe it's not a right thing. Unzip. Oh yeah. Oh, you can't unzip. No. I don't think I can install it. Wait, I can't unzip it here. Unzip is not installed. Apt install unzip. No. Blue is not suitors. Incident will be reported. Ay, I thought we got it. I thought we got it. We have a zip, but we can't unzip. Is there a way to unzip without using the unzip function? Yes, you can extract without using the unzip. Tool is supported. Tar xf archive.zip. Tar xf. Tar xf exploit dot zip. Huh? Did it work? No, it's still. Oh, wait, no. This is from earlier, 6:04 a.m. That's from 11 minutes ago. Exploit that unzip. Still not unzipped. So why didn't it work here? Tar xf exploit that zip. Tar. This does not look like a tar archive. It's exiting with failure status to prevent to previous errors. Okay. We're gonna avoid calling it exploit.zip. We're gonna call it rainbows.zip. Try not to get flagged by ChatGPT. Ooh, did I read this message? You can't get the clone outside world because most machines. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, we did. Oh, your version of tar does not accept zip files. Darn it. Maybe we can tar it. Python 3 m zip file e rainbows.zip dot. All right, let's try it. Whoopsies. Press shift. Control C. No, what the fuck? Well, why is it running every time? Is it because of the dot? Fuck. Gotta stop pressing shift. It's not rainbows.zip, it is. Expected 2 arguments. I think we gotta need. Oh putain. Damn it. Oh, how hard can it be to get an export into a machine? It's just a file. Leave us alone. Hydra, this. So we already did Hydra. We want to do SSH password. Cool, we in CD TMP LA. Now we need to do an exploit. Okay, we need to do works almost every time. Fuck, I have to press separate shift. C. I hope you understand what I'm doing, folks. Oh, did it work? Oh, nice, we got exploit. Fuck, it looks empty. Fuck, it looks empty. No. Oh no, it's empty, I think. You cannot go into CD. You can't go into C dot dot, no? That takes you back. Fuck, the exploit. The exploit's not there. It's empty in there. Oh, Hmm. All right. All right. Enough complaining. Enough complaining. Can we find another exploit? I recommend you leave blue or oh my god. Would a reverse shell help? I'm not sure if a reverse shell would help. We kind of help with this, with the bullshit text all the time. How do we get this though? All right, we can try the way that Oreo bytes offer it again. Should by opening a web server. I'm trying to find the message from that. We get this. Port 80 443. Oh, we still have the Python thing open. Oh, so yeah, we did get it. It was a 104. 104 was 20 minutes ago. Get CVE 2021 file C 404. Use 7-zip. Yeah, maybe. But I think 7-zip. Well, I don't even have it on my own machine. I don't know if they would have it on the local machine. Huh. So let's maybe find another exploit for it. All right, we're trying to download it here. Maybe it works now? Fuck, it works. That's it. Resources. The exploit consists of 3 files. Makefile, evilso, and exploit.c. Well, I only got this. I only got the text file. Maybe I can transfer it and make all 3 files myself. Let's go. Let's transfer this into... Maybe you don't even need that. How about we do this? We put this on the side over here. We go in our try to hack in our box. I'm gonna make these 3 files by fricking hand copy pasting. Like it's the medieval times. Like it's medieval times, folks. Let's go back. cd ... ls la. Cool, we in here. Now we're gonna create 2 files. Nano. Let's create exploit. Make dir exploit 2. cd exploit 2. Now we're gonna do nano make file, and we're gonna paste that in. Wait, fuck, press shift, Control C, Control Shift V. Now we nano evil -so .c. Now we create all that good stuff. No, I think there's one more. There we go. Control C. Starts with that. So Control X. Yes. Evil so. Great. And now we want to nano exploit.c. Fuck, I press shift again. Control C, shift V, Control X, yes, enter. Folks, I think we've done it. So which one do I need to execute to make the exploit work? Connection close. I think we got it. Let's see. Password is changing. Control Shift C. Now we want SSH. CD TMP LSLA CD exploit 2. Now we need to execute something. Let's just try to execute the first one. Make file. Fuck. Permission denied. It's my file, no? Command not found. Maybe I need to run exploit.c. So I'm modifying the permissions on this every time. Syntax error init main. You didn't like that? Let's try to do this last one then. So it really doesn't recognize much. No, I have the full exploit. How do I get it to work in there? Original author, date, GitHub repo. Nice. Rumi1, thank you for following. Nice, thank you for joining us. It's it's a struggle. Okay, folks, do you know how I can get this to work? Feels like I should be able to. We got everything in there. Because there's the 3 files makes it. Okay, so how do we do an exploit? How to run an exploit? Metasploit, how to run an exploit. What are we doing? It's a great question. You need to build it first with GCC. Thank you. So, Rumi, excellent question. And thank you again for the follow. We are in a box called blue. And in a box called blue, we are supposed to escalate privileges because we're getting bullied by someone called red. And we need to move on with a challenge. So we need to do privilege escalation. We know there's a vulnerability. We built a we built the vulnerability ourselves. Kind of, we just copy pasted it from the internet, and it's in our folder right now. We are in it. So ls la. It consists of 3 files: evil so.c, exploit.c, and makefile. Look, instructions on exploit.db. It shows you how to build it. Well, it does. It does, but it doesn't show you how to run it. Wait. Exploit.c. I think we got all this. It shows us how to build it, and we already did. The question is executing it now. Yeah, build them with GCC. Okay, so GCC. I'm not sure what GCC is, folks. Where's my ChatGPT? Did I lose it? I guess I opened too many things there. How to run an exploit, how to run Polkit. I guess I can close all this. Go up, it's giving you instructions to build it with GCC. Oh, really? I guess I closed it. Exploit db cve It's giving you the instructions to build it with GCC. So I have to do that. Oh, then it becomes an exe. Okay. Let's see if it works. Not sure if GCC is installed. Yep, GCC is not installed, folks. GCC is not installed. Maybe we should run PSPY. I'm not sure what it is, but it's become. Last time it told us the bot kept on telling us, "Oh, you're gonna use linps to figure out how it worked." TMP or dev.sh. Okay, so what do we do now if we probably can't install GCC, right? I need to run GCC on a file, but cannot use GCC. Is there an alternative? Yes. If you're not going to GCC, you can do clang file C. Okay. Not sure if clang is going to work. Clang. Clang. Which one do we want to do? Oopsies, didn't press shift. Trans this command. Clang, sure. Okay, so let's go. Maybe this will work. Control C. C, Control Shift V. Nope. Using CC generic. Okay, let's try this. Permissions denied. Ay, ay, ay. Currently it's using TCC, tiny C compiler. Let's try this one, but okay, fuck. I don't think we can. No! The shared Go give you instructions to build it and shared library and the shared libraries to use. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So let's sum up. Let's sum up where we are. We have an exploit. So we have a vulnerability. Let's start from the beginning. We have a vulnerability 40 something. 40, 31, I think. 40, 34. And we need to make it work. So we got it onto our machine, which is really good. What we're now missing is the ability to exploit this vulnerability. So we sent over an exploit. We created it manually. We don't want to make it we want to make it .exe, and therefore we can use a library. We can make a library. So let's check what jogperl says. What about we check to see what's the exploit and we see if we can run it ourselves in Python. How about we check to see what's the exploit and see if we, it's in C though. Maybe, I'm not saying no, just there's C exploits. There's C exploits. So cp evil so dir execute bin arg and return 0. I think we need to actually execute them in C. But then we tried so many things today. Damn. I have no idea how to move forward. How do we move forward from this? We have an exploit. It doesn't work. I mean, I'm down to draw in Python. Whoa, can we run C in Python? No, right? Can we? Self-contained exploit. Oof, that's a lot of stars. Makefile, pondkit sh. Alright, readme, pondkit, self-contained exploit for CVE. Usage, show work out of the box vulnerable Linux distribution based on Ubuntu, bunch of stuff. sh, c curl. Interactive shell. Wow, nice. ID single command. Wow, that's really good. Run the exploit against a patch version will yield the following output. Exploit failed, target is most likely patched. Build GCC shared pawn kit. What if I do this? We can try this. It's done by Avi and Fuzi. Alright, let's try this. Git clone on our local machine again. Git clone on our machine. Git clone. I really want to try to SCP it in there again. Hydroil blue. Boof. Today, folks, as well, it's day 110. So we're about 10% way to 200. I wonder if for day 200 we'll do a 12-hour stream again. No, we don't need that. It'll be asked later. There we go. Wait, why am I doing exploit.zip? Whatever. Boom, do it. Permissions denied, please try again. Yeah, do we not have the right password? Control Shift C. Shift V. Okay, we got exploit.zip in there. But we don't want to get exploit.zip, we want to get... And we want to get pawnkit. ls la. We want to get pawnkit in there. So how do you get pawnkit? Pawnkit, is it there? Oh, there it is. PWN kit. It's not a regular file. Oh, fuck. Shift C. How do I get around this? If it says directory, scp r pawnkit. Use r recursive. All right. Oh, R was the answer. Now can we run the exploit? Can we run the exploit? Let's go into it. SSH blue at the IP address. Yes, port 22. Boom. CD temp. Exploit 2, exploit, pawnkit, cd pwn kit, ls la. Now let's try to read the readme. All I have to do here is TMP ID. Yeah, pawnkit. still blue. A pawn kit. Okay, so we have to do this. It's an interesting one. I'm not sure what the fuck we're doing. SHC usage. Okay, so you get it. Batch build. So how do you execute it? Robuster. Oh man, again, lost connection. Interactive shell. chmod. Okay, maybe I need to modify permissions, but I don't know why this didn't work here. Hydra. Maybe I do it from the outside. Can I just execute it from the outside? PWN kit is a directory. Yeah, you can't execute a directory. I get it. So cd so now what is it? Chmod plus X failed to copy. Probably exists, but I don't want to copy. Failed to copy file. Huh? Okay, I'm in blue everywhere. Temp curl this, chmod this, and then I run pawnkit, and then can I? No, I'm still the same. Why doesn't it work? ID pawnkit ls. There's pawnkit 32 as well. Cat. Okay. File. It's an LSB shared object. Dynamically linked. What the fuck? Clear. Pawnkit.c, sh. Groups, get on my machine blue. I think we're so close, folks. We're so close. So we're here. We're in temp. Apparently we're supposed to do it on the outside. You see, they're in temp tmp chmod. And here pawnkit, I think we can chmod plus x pwn kit n kit, and now we can run it. It's a directory, but you can't execute a directory, right? Technical details, no. Build. Melee, so this is how you get it. Interactive shell. Why can't I just execute it? It's a directory. CD into it. We have PwnKit, IMG, license, readme. Let's try to read it. Alright, let's read it all. Self-contained exploit. Sure, work out of the box, vulnerable Linux distro. Okay. Bash sh. Do I have to run this first? The thing is, we don't have a... This is to get PwnKit, no? What is this command for? Downloads a file called PwnKit from GitHub and saves it locally. Okay, so we've done that. PwnKit. We can try PwnKit 32. I'm not sure. Let's try it. Cat running the exploit against patch version will yield one of the following outputs. chmod PwnKit interactive shell, and then patch running this build technical details. So yeah, it's kind of the same thing we had on GitHub here. No, there's no such thing. Well, there is a PwnKit 32. Folks, we're so close, yet so far. Let's take some notes for today. Transferring file. I think I should make a new one. Transfer files. Using SCP. Example. VR is helpful when there are many files to transfer, like when you transfer a directory. Okay, we can also use Python using Python. And we learned, how do we use it today? We were on here, we had tab 2, I think was doing Python. Step 1, create a web server using Step 2, curl or wget into it. Do we wget here? Whoops, I don't want to open a new one. CVE this. Did we run this today, wget? All right, we're gonna stick to that. Yeah, I think we can use this. We can use this tomorrow to get it in and use the exploit, but I don't know how we're gonna run it. Guess we're gonna have to figure it out. If tomorrow we can't get it over this step, we'll look at the notes, the write-ups, because we can't spend forever on this. I mean, we can, but I think the learning is going to be limited from there on. Maybe it's worth to look at the solution. So folks, we've been working on this Thursday, Friday, Monday, and now Tuesday. 4 days of this and one flag. Incredible. Incredible. Folks, thanks a ton for everyone for being here. We met Rumi one for the first time. It was lovely having you. Jug Pearl was there as always, and we figured out that they speak French. Interesting. Oreo Bites came to the rescue towards the middle. It was awesome having you, Oreo. And of course, we had the one and only XR at the beginning. And I think that was it. And all the folks that were just chilling in the background. It's all good too. Thank you for following. Hope you learned something. And I'll see you tomorrow in 22 hours, folks. Take care, everyone. See you tomorrow, hopefully.